Court is calling 2023 CR 7683, State of Texas versus Jose Sanchez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel Escobar for the state of Texas.
Defense?
Mr. Sanchez.
Are you Mr. Sanchez?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery in this case and did you review it with your client?
I have not.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Sanchez, I'm showing you what's entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Do your honor.
Forced. That's a second-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, after reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, I've gone over the agreement with the defendant, Mr. Sanchez, the condition that the state is asking for. We're asking the court to follow the recommendation.
All right, Mr. Sanchez, what drugs are you using? What's your drug of choice?
Methamphetamine.
How often have you been using?
When I was out, I was actually maybe like every 2-3 weeks.
It's not every 2 to permission.
It is every 2-3 weeks. The use of methamphetamine before entering Bexar County, 3 weeks. It wasn't every day, every week. It was every 2
All right, everyone, please whisper. You need to speak up. So, do you have any family supporting you?
At this time, I do, but their lives right now. So,
Have they cut you off because of drug use?
no. The reason why they're having communication with family costs a lot of, because of my doing, a lot of family problems to where.
What were you in detention for last time?
The last time was because of drug use. It was possession less than a gram. The way information gets traveled around the detention center is a dangerous way of living. So because of this, the communication with family I cut off because I didn't want to further danger me when speaking to family.
Okay, so we're going to have to unpack that suitcase. I'm going to let the deputies tell me what's going on. He said communicating with family at the jail is dangerous.
128 eyes watching you. 128 eyes watching an individual. So then 126 eyes watching you.
All right.
So then if you make a phone call, there are at least 4 ears listening to your conversation. Those 4 ears are then communicating across the room.
Did you start using meth?
I visited a family member and asked for cocaine and they gave me meth.
Okay.
And the methamphetamine then not encouraged me, but the energy that the methamphetamine gave me through my metabolism urged me to do something.
Have you been employed?
I work for myself.
Doing what?
Odd jobs here and there.
All right, so you're going to have to stop doing odd jobs while you're on probation here?
Yes, ma'am.
Because how old are you?
I am 30 years of age.
All right, it's time for you to stop doing odd jobs. You're going to have to get a steady paycheck. You understand?
I do have a question.
Yes.
So then the form, I don't remember the form, but if a person does 10 odd jobs and has those 10 odd jobs with what they did, the money they made, the money it cost.
We're not doing that. What I'm telling you is you're going to get a job. You're not doing odd jobs. You're going to get you a job that gives you a W-2 form. You understand? All right.
That is understandable.
All right. So we're going to do 4 years deferred adjudication, $500 fine, probated, a referral to felony drug court, and that's going to take place while in custody. TAP evaluation. There's no gang affiliation with you, is there?
No.
All right. So felony drug court should accept you. Felony drug court is a good program. We're going to do 150 hours of community service restitution. There's to be no contact with Omar Marquez for the address. Regular reporting within 30 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home healthcare provider or with minors. And there's to be no unsupervised contact with minors until further notice. And I'm going to want field visits 1 time per month until he's accepted in felony drug court or has 2 months of treatment if he's not accepted in felony drug court. And that's 2 months of drug treatment. Probation, is there anything else he needs?
Judge, would you like the tap to be done in custody as well, or?
Yes, and what will end up happening, if you'll do the referral to felony drug court first, usually they're able to do all of that fairly quickly.
Okay.
So they'll probably have that done no later than next week with felony drug court. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Is there anything else he needs?
Judge,
Is there anything else you need from the court?
I was gonna see if I can get a copy of the paperwork so that I can have it.
Yes, they'll make sure you have a copy.
And Judge is going to be retained in custody until the drug testing and everything's done.
Until the felony drug court evaluation. They'll probably have that done by next week. And if they off into the world trying to, I don't remember what were the conditions, they will make sure you have that in writing.
That is perfect.
And I will tell you, in this court, communication is key. If there is some issue, let probation know. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can always come back to court and speak with me, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. In 2023 CR 7894, State of Texas versus Alberto Zuniga. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel Escobar for the state of Texas.
Defense?
Robert Bromont for Zuniga.
And are you Mr. Zuniga?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery and did you review it with your client?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Zuniga, I'm showing you what's entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes,
And did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Going to show you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, I do.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Zuniga, I'm showing you what's entitled Court's Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged with the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 2, 1 gram to 4 grams, that's a 3rd-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, after reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The
I
court,
was at 9th grade, so 14 years old.
all right, why did you drop out?
I couldn't really concentrate. I have a problem with learning. It was one of my disabilities. So I couldn't really concentrate in school enough. So I did my own option and dropped out myself.
All right, so what do you do?
Right now I'm a landscaper. I've been doing landscaping for 4 to 5 years already. And that's all I really do. I just cut all the Circle K's around San Antonio and all the other little towns nearby. So that's my job.
All right, so you're enjoying that? That's what you want to do?
I'm really not. I'm trying to look for other jobs right now.
So, you know, it's hard to get another job when you only have a 9th grade education.
So I understand that.
Do you have any children?
I don't.
All right, so let's get to the point. I don't understand why people drive in vehicles smoking marijuana in Texas. Everybody, it's illegal in Texas. I know what other states are doing, but in Texas, it's illegal. And so when you're smoking marijuana in a car, an officer is going to pull you over.
Yes.
And then whatever happens beyond that is on you. So you were smoking marijuana in a car and you had magic mushrooms.
Yes. Yes, I know it sounds ridiculous.
Landscaping, mushrooms, marijuana.
Yes, it doesn't look too good on me. I understand that.
And I will tell you, mushrooms, you never know what's going to happen.
Yes. decide.
I'm not speaking from experience, but it's just what I read.
Well, I understand, Your Honor.
Yeah. So if you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be?
Negative. I mean, positive. I'm sorry. Positive. Yeah.
Positive for what?
Marijuana. That's it.
All right. You can't use any type of drugs in this court. You understand?
Yes.
Those are the rules. That's the law in Texas. No marijuana use. And the other law that's in Texas, when you're on probation, you're not allowed to drink alcohol. So I've had a hard day at work. It's hot outside. I'm going to come home and just relax and drink a beer. You're not allowed to do that while you're on probation. Those are the rules. One, they'll be able to help you with employment. They'll be able to help you with education if that's where it's needed. So just be 100% honest with them about how often you've been using marijuana.
That's right.
So we're going to do a TAP evaluation, referral to felony drug court. And you can do the referral to felony drug court first. Proof of employment within 45 days. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs. We're going to do 90 sober meetings in 90 days. 100 hours of community service restitution. If he obtains his GED or is in some type of trade school, is there anything else you need from the court? All right, we can go off the record. I know it's hard to change your life when you're used to doing certain things. But again, this is Texas. You can't be using marijuana every day. And I know it's going to be hard for you probably to quit. But you're going to have to do it. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Judge.
Norma, if you'll tell